What's going on, guys? Today I'm here with one of my students, Clint. Clint, do you want to introduce yourself?
What's up, guys? Clint Wallace.
Can you give them kind of your backstory, or first off, what you're doing right now? You're selling on Amazon and you found some pretty good success. Can you give us a little background of that?
Yeah. I recently found Amazon because I had a job, didn't like it, got a different job, and then they laid everybody off 2 weeks later. So I kind of had a little bit of a scare there. Found Tanner's videos. I invested in his course. A lot of people think, paying for courses is not good, but, it's really a good investment in yourself. So around January, I found my first product, and I kind of failed. I got my money back, but just didn't make it different, didn't get big enough margins. Second product kind of had a great product, just the margins were very small, and they were taking a lot of capital. And then my third product, I hit it big, and we were making a lot of money. We're making $60,000 a month profit. And we got kind of blocked for a couple months, but now we're back selling, and we're roughly making about 30 to 40 now. We're not back to where we were because we got some of our reviews wiped, but I'm hoping to get our reviews going again so it can help some sales out. But it's been a roller coaster these past 6-7 months.
Yeah, that same stuff has happened to me before. It's kind of just like part of the game now.
Yeah.
With any platform. So why did you originally start? So you had your full-time job. You have a college degree, correct?
Yes.
And I know they're going to want to know what you were doing. So
what do you mean? What
your job was?
Okay, yeah. My job, I was an operator, operations, plant side, refinery, chemical plant. You don't need a degree to get that job, but they pay really well. And it was right down the road from my house. So I was like, why not? Let's give it a try. Didn't really like it. Work shift work, work nights, weekends. Just figured, man, this is not the life that I want. Like, why do I want to be working nights? If I want to be up all night, I want to be doing something that I love. And I like to fish a lot too. So I was working 28 days out of the month. So I figured I needed something. I needed something to get out. I knew there was another way. I just didn't know yet. And then I found your course, man, and it just really changes your life. It really does.
That's awesome to hear. So now, when you first kind of discovered Amazon, did you jump in right away, start doing research, or did you kind of think about it, or what were your initial thoughts?
Yeah, I started watching a lot of videos. I found your videos. I found a lot of the other people's videos, and I was really skeptical at first, honestly. You see all these young kids driving Lambos around. You're like, man, this has got to be some kind of scam. You really do. You think that, and you start to dig deeper and deeper into it, and man, I was like, man, this is great. Like, I can work from anywhere in the world. I can work from my laptop. I don't have to do labor that I was doing in the plant. And then the massive platform of Amazon really drew me to it. It was almost a no-brainer after you do your research, but I got your course in November, and I know that product research isn't the greatest in those few months. So I kind of took my time and did product research, found a lot of products and tracked them, but I noticed that the numbers were just inflated because of Black Friday and the holidays.
Yeah, and Christmas.
Yeah, and all that. So I know that I found a product in January. So probably I saw your stuff August, September, and then I finally purchased a course in November. So I guess 3 or 4 months before I finally made that decision.
Okay, so you said your first 2 products did okay, but weren't really what you were hoping for.
Yeah.
What did you do as far as product research? How did you find those? And then what was different for the product that you found that was kind of a home run?
Yeah, so I kind of used the typical method that everybody was teaching and that was working at the time, and not really getting too creative with it. I guess I was using more with product research. You kind of have to get creative. You can use a certain method, but you want to expand upon that method. So that was probably my number one mistake, 300 sales a month. And I was thinking, hey, I don't need that much money to live off of. My second product, I actually found it using, going through the best sellers and going subcategories down, and then kind of finding a sub niche that's just not saturated, but you have some best sellers. So I found a product in there. It did well, but it was kind of expensive and my margins weren't, I guess it's what I thought. So, and they were taking up a lot of my capital. So then I just started using I started going to the keyword research tool, Viral Launch, and I started just typing in like random words. I'm not even kidding. I started typing in like, I have a phone here. Like I type in like phone, and now you know how it does. It populates
Yeah.
extras long tail keywords, and you start seeing words that are like, well, what is that? And I just started searching that through Amazon, and it takes time, man. A lot of people think that, hey, you're gonna find a product in 5 minutes. I mean, sometimes you might, but it takes time. But if you really want to succeed, you're gonna do what you need to do. But yeah, I mean, just getting creative with product research is the best thing. I mean, there are certain methods to do it, but I mean, everybody's trying to do what you're doing, so you got to be creative. You can't just be like everybody else if you really want to stand out. But the home run product definitely was using Viral Launch's keyword research tool to do product research, which is pretty interesting. So,
Okay. And did you differentiate yourself on your first two products or your third one?
my first one, no, didn't really know what I was doing. Didn't really differentiate that much. I still got to the first page and was able to rank, but I wasn't selling. I think I even emailed you asking, hey, why am I not selling? And you came back with a quick email saying, hey, your product's like everybody else's. So I was like, it makes sense. So you just learn. Second product definitely differentiated. And then the third product definitely made it different by adding on a little item, just saying it's free. And it makes the world of a difference. You know, you can charge a little more and your margins get bigger. So it doesn't take much to get creative with product research, but you have to make yourself different, especially if you're trying to get into a competitive market.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of the most important factors right now with selling on Amazon is differentiating yourself, whether it's changing the product a little bit or adding a small add-on item. Like you said, you can charge, my example I always give is I had a product that sells for about $20. I was charging $26, $27. And not only did I have more profit, but I was selling more because they feel like they're getting that item for free.
Yeah.
So how much, I know you had how much did you start with? Let's start with
Spending wise, I started out with $4,000. So
Okay.
not too bad. Yeah. And then my second product, I used probably about 10. I needed a lot of units to give away to rank for my second product. So I went all in and spent 10 grand. I went big. Yeah. Spent 10 grand. I know that I have a buddy that kind of helped. I kind of worked with him. He didn't take your course, but I kind of helped him out. And he's actually started with 2 grand. So I know that some people ask like, hey, but I went for higher profit margins, so you got to pay more. And my last product, I actually have an investor, which is kind of like my business mentor. He's owned a business for 20, 30 years. He's done it. So he's kind of helping me out. And I came to him saying, hey, look, this is a great product. This is the margins. It's $17.04 a unit, but we can sell it for 47. And the FBA fees are only like $6 or $7. I was like, we can make $23 to $25 on each sale. And they're selling $2,000 to $3,000 a month. And right when he heard that, he was sold.
It's like, I'm in.
Yeah.
So your profit margin is 50%.
Yeah. It's nuts. Like we were making crazy money. So we're able to, and I noticed that when you have a larger profit margin, you're able to advertise harder and you're able to really try to push for the first page. And we got the Amazon Choice badge and it was over after that. We were just selling, 100 units a day. It was crazy. I didn't think it was real. You just keep seeing the number go up and up.
Yeah, it's crazy. How'd that feel that first like day where you're like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. So we were selling about like 30, and then it started going like 40, 50. And then one day we had 100 and I was like, oh, no way. Like I kept refreshing the app. I was like, I almost deleted the app and reinstalled it because I thought it was like a glitch or something. I was like, man.
Were you like me where you'd look every like 5 minutes, you just refresh it and be like, did I get one? Did I get one?
Yeah. And I actually like would refresh it and then look at like my inventory and see if stuff was being taken out of my inventory. That's how like bad I was looking at it. But we're not selling 100 anymore because we got banned for a little bit. So we're back to selling about 30, which is perfect with me. That's a good amount of money as well. But I think once we get our reviews going again, we're going to be back where we were. So just
now you have multiple seller accounts, right?
Yes. So I have this one is like with my investor. It's under his name.
Okay.
Yeah. It's kind of like his deal. And then I told him like, hey, look, I didn't want him to have a product in my account and then us just start getting money mixed up. Yeah. It gets confusing like that. And then I have my own personal account and I actually have a product that we launched 2.5 weeks ago with PPC and we're doing really well. We're doing about $1,000 a day in revenue. and it's selling for about $42. So I always try to go for the higher cost profit now. And yeah, see, today it's pretty slow right now. It's only 12 today, but there's still a lot of time, and Sundays are always slow. So
Yeah, Sundays are always probably the worst. Sundays and Thursdays for me.
yeah, so I think it's Friday and Sundays are the worst for us. It's weird. I don't know why.
Yeah, Friday's usually my third worst.
Yeah.
So Mondays, Tuesdays, always great.
Yeah, it is.
So are you sticking in one niche with product research since you have multiple products, or what's your process like with that?
So the one that was making the crazy amount of money in the home run, I'm gonna try to build an actual brand around it because there are multiple products that are similar to it that are doing really well. And I think if I can really build a brand, I'm collecting emails. I started running a lot of ClickFunnels. Actually, I don't know if you want to check this out. It's called Landing Cube. I don't know if you heard of it.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you need to check that out. It's actually, you can track your conversions from Facebook to, what's it called, to your landing page, and then it'll actually convert it back. It's integrated with Amazon.
Okay.
So, yeah, so it's a great way to launch products. You should probably check it out for sure. But we launched our product through that, running like a 40% off coupon, a 30% off coupon, and we targeted people. I took some Facebook ad courses, trying to really invest in myself, and I'm pretty knowledgeable in Facebook ads, and we were able to launch it with PPC and the giveaways. I say giveaways, but not like the Zon Jump giveaways or Viral Launch, but the giveaways like through this landing page. But yeah, that account is starting to go, and I'm getting excited about that one because it's already on the first page, and we're about to run out of stock probably in the next few days. We didn't get on it in time, so.
How long did it take you to rank?
About 2.5 weeks. About
Okay.
200. We started it was like a little test order of 250 units. I just wanted to kind of test the market. I knew I could probably get my money back, and then it ended up being great, and it ended up being a home run. So we're down to about 60 units. So, and we can't order till tonight because our suppliers. So
Yeah.
we're gonna run out of stock for sure. But at least we know it's a home run, and I can invest more money into it and really get it going after this. So.
And is your launch strategy just Facebook ads and PPC?
Well, I used to do a lot of giveaways, and I started getting annoyed with hijackers, and I was like, man, there's got to be a better way. So I tried PPC on our one product that was doing like $60K a month profit, and it worked. And I used certain methods like lowering your price, you know what I mean, almost to break even, where you might be losing a little bit of money, but once you start gaining traction. Also, I used like a keyword research tool in Viral Launch, how you can rank for the long tail keywords. It might not be the highest volume, but you might get those extra sales, and you'll start ranking for
free
those
money.
Huh?
Free money, the low hanging fruit. That's always
the long tail keywords. So that's like 2 or 3 sales maybe a week, and then you start ranking up higher and higher. You start hitting those higher volume keywords, and I definitely like ranking with PPC better than giveaways for sure.
Yeah, I do too. That's mainly what I stick with.
Yeah, because people just sit on those sites and wait. It's like a product research site. You can go on Zon Jump and Viral Launch and all that and figure out their websites, and you're good to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what are your future plans? What do you plan to do with Amazon?
Well, I hope I can build a brand around this product and really expand it outside of Amazon. I've heard a lot of good things about people building brands outside of Amazon. So definitely just continue growing, continue reinvesting all my profits back into my Amazon business until it's just making stupid money and I don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah. And you recently started your own YouTube channel?
Yeah, I started my own YouTube channel. I only have 150 subscribers, so not bad.
I don't know.
Yeah, a little less than Tanner, but getting there.
Hey guys, that link will be first link in the description too. If you want to go follow them, go check them out. And let's end this with one piece of advice you give anyone thinking of starting or just started Amazon selling. What maybe your biggest mistake was, and what advice you'd give them.
Yeah, I guess my number one lesson was to learn patience. Yeah, you see like everybody on social media, they have everything, and like you have mostly like all the Lambos, everybody has nice cars, but it's not like you got that in a month. You know what I mean? It took a years, hard work, and a lot of patience. So definitely have patience with yourself. And I see a lot of time I kind of have a couple, not students, but a couple of buddies, and they're kind of like real antsy to get into something. I'm like, no, you need to step back and look at it from a broader perspective. So patience is my number one. Definitely what I learned. So people need, and we live in a society where everything you can get instantly. So it's like no one's patient anymore. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
patience is key.
If you guys have seen anything that's been consistent throughout these success stories, is a lot of times the very first product they start isn't the home run product. It's never, oh, first product, okay, 10,000 a month. It's usually, oh, I started one, it did okay, it wasn't there. I started a second one, and it started doing better. And then on my third or fourth, I figured it out all the way. And then that's when I got the home run. And it can be extreme, it can be small. I mean, some people, a home run is 4,000 or 5,000 profit a month. For you, it was 60,000 from one product, which I haven't even gotten that much from one product. So maybe I need to play around with the higher margins too.
Yeah, definitely do, man. I would look, because I mean, most people don't go for them.
Yeah.
A lot of new guys are kind of scared. They don't want to make that initial investment, especially with your cash flow, man. You can do a lot more than other people. So I would definitely look into the higher margins. I mean, dude, it's selling 3,000 of them a month. Like it's insane.
Yeah, it's insane.
Stupid.
Well, thank you for coming on and talking, guys. Make sure you go check out his YouTube channel and subscribe. Drop him a comment. Subscribe to me also. But thanks for being on here. I appreciate it.
Oh man, thank you.